Yeah, making a video about the drama thing, sort of subjects. I mean, you got this Muslim thing, like somehow we're all supposed to be fair to the Muslims, um, and you got this whatever transgender thing now, complicated with some elements of asexuality that also out there lingering about, and you got the Fukushima thing. So, and you got the war, Libya thing. And so yeah, there's these videos out there. I mean, I'm watching some of these videos, and these people, I sort of had respect for, and I'm like, whoa, that's crazy talk. Oh, that's crazy talk. Um, and they're affiliated with these other people that I just don't get at all. I don't even understand why. I mean, I'm not even going to bother naming names, but they're names that have been out there already. I mean, there's certain individuals that I just don't even get it. I mean, who the fuck thinks this idiot's worth listening to? All right, but so first the transgender thing. I haven't heard anybody make a video. I mean, I haven't gone out and looked for them, but I mean all the people being named anyway, making some hate video towards transgender. I mean, this is just such a hysterical overreaction. It's fucking ludicrous. It's almost like calling somebody, a trans bigot or whatever, if they said something crazy like, I don't want my health insurance dollars being spent on that, or something like that. Um, and there's a whole bunch of people out there who are everything. They're ADD and DDI and FFF and GGG, plus transgender, plus they really think they're supposed to be an elephant. I mean, are we supposed to make people into elephants now because they got the wrong species assignment? I sort of feel like that. I mean, I sort of feel like I should be like a elephant, like half turtle, half elephant, you know. And so, society, please save me, please help. I need really a whole big, huge, giant shell and body work done, and big, giant ears, and a trunk thing. I need all this work done, um, so I can be happy in my new, proper speciesism. I mean, look, I don't want to mock it, but come on. Um, yeah, nobody's saying like, yeah, so you finding life impossible the way you're structured. Sorry, I really feel bad. Yeah, do what you have to do. I mean, if that means you got to cut your shit up, go ahead, cut your shit up. I'm not gonna stop you. It's just that it's sort of not my problem. Sorry. I mean, no offense, but there's certain places that are my problem, and there's certain other places it's just not my problem. I'm not gonna defend, giving somebody a titanium brain. I'm just not. Even if they really need one, I'm not gonna. No, I ain't paying for it. Fuck that shit. Um, so, maybe I've just been bigoted because I'm saying I don't think there should be anything you want health care. Like, yeah, there should be certain limits, and, there's certain places we shouldn't go. And so I'm being more of a bigot now. So, yeah, bring your hate to me then. All the transgender people, and just, yeah, I'm transgender denial. That's what I'm in. Transgender denial. I'm not appreciating it. I'm not giving its proper praying to it properly. I'm not bowing to it properly. Um, Fuck this shit. Sorry. No. All I'm obligated to be is not a bigot. All I'm obligated to be is not to treat people unfairly or differently, or to deny them any civil liberties. Um, but I do have a right. I could say asshole. I could say silly fucker. I can do that. I have a right to do that much. I mean, there's a bunch of women, who get a bunch of surgery to have fake breasts put in their chest because they don't feel woman enough. All right, it's not that they're the wrong sexual orientation. It's just that they're not enough of their sexual orientation, and they're compelled. Um, they need to do it so they can feel like a woman. Um, should society pay for that? Should society pray to it? you know, or should society maybe work on itself a little bit and say, well, why are we creating women who feel the need to do that? Why are we doing that? How are we doing that? What kind of psychological environment are we creating where they feel compelled, that they're not really satisfied with just being who they are? maybe we should work on ourselves a little. Maybe we should work on the way we're working on our kids, because that's when we manufacture that problem, isn't it? Realistically, isn't that where the problem is manufactured? And the whole gender role bullshit. Where you pay a price if you're a little bit too, you know, girly a man or too manly a woman. Um, yeah, maybe we should take some of that heat off and allow people to be what they tend to be. Um, but then there's also the argument that, yeah, well, we shouldn't just be pigs. We should be able to, refine the definition of what a person in civilization is. And that's where it gets to this whole Muslim thing. We don't have an obligation to indulge their crap. If they want to do their crazy, they want to go, ah, la, 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 while they're having sex or something and do all that Allah talk and all that praying and yammering. They want to do that in their living room, fine. When they start putting a tower on their roof and yelling at everybody else every day, fuck you, gone too far. They want to create some little community inside our country, okay, where they play by their rules and not our rules. Fuck that shit. We got enough of that crap already. We got the crazy Mormons and the crazy Quakers. We even got some Indian reservations, a little loopy too. Fuck that shit. You come to this country, you be an American. I mean, I have no expectation that I go. If I was a devout Christian, I would have no expectation that I could just go walk over to China, say, "Let me in." All right, let me completely piss on your culture, and bang all you little Chinamen with my fucking Bibles all day, and preach my crap, and wear my special Christian style burqa, which is, it's like a head thingy because I'm really not supposed to have the hair showing thing, but I'm supposed to, if I really read the Bible, I don't know, I got fish painted on my ass or some sort of bullshit. But whatever the fucking in your face license plate crap would be. Fuck this Muslim crap anyway. Like I said, who needs this? It's a fucking crap shit religion. It's a garbage religion. And what are you people defending it for? Why? What? Do you think there really is some sort of horrible discrimination against the poor little Muslims? Fuck you. You can't give up your Muslimness? Just quit being a fucking Muslim and you won't be fucking discriminated against. I say we should be We should be. We should give a certain kind of royal respect. We should put out like little red carpets to people who go out and get themselves a scientific PhD, and people who are fucked-hearted, arrogant, religious morons. Yeah, we should put out a shit carpet for them. Maybe there should be two standards of treatment. Maybe there should be some sort of incentives to be a fucking civilized human being, and not some fucking Bible-reading moron. Yeah, so we already have morons in this country. Let's grandfather them the fuck out, but let's not import any new morons. And let's certainly not gonna build no fucking shrines to their fucking moronery. Fuck 'em. Alright, so that's that. I just don't get it. Like I said, I really don't see them as the poor oppressed. Alright, the war shit is bullshit. That's why I don't even talk about this fucking subject, because what we're doing over in fucking Iraq and Afghanistan and Pakistan is wrong, and Libya is so fucking goddamn wrong. Um, and so yeah, that's what we owe Arabs anyway, not just not Muslims, but Arabs. We owe them a fucking goddamn apology for how we've been fucking with them. But we don't owe them no fucking apologies to their fucking religion. Fuck their religion. Um, I mean, that kind of cultural bigotry is certainly fucking, in my book, legitimate. That's judging somebody based on the content of their character. That Quran is a pile of shit. And anybody who can't say it's a pile of shit is a pile of shit. Period. Yeah, not that complicated. So yeah, Libya, there's no point in even talk. I don't even understand these assholes who keep defending our invasion of Libya. Gaddafi is not the biggest war criminal out there. There's lots of bigger criminals, and there are really lots of them are really fucking close, like just a couple hundred miles away from the United States of America. There's all kinds of fucking goddamn fucking dictators um, creating all kinds of mayhem for human beings, and we don't seem to be able to drop any cruise missiles on them. How the fuck? How come? How come we can't manage to drop some cruise missiles on them? Oh, that's right, because they're not far away and nobody's watching, so if we kill people and we ruin their lives, it's okay because it's just Arabs. Fuck this shit. It's a stupid ass war, and it is just about the fucking money. There's no fucking you fucking idiots thinking the goddamn French are on some sort of mercy mission. No, they're just fucking butthurt because they're not selling arms to fucking Libya anymore. Um, Cunts. All right, what else? Fukushima, yeah. All right, so now look, Jama Flipper made a dumb video. Okay, it was a dumb video. It was just dumb. Rather hysterical rhetoric. Um, but Fukushima is going to be worse than Chernobyl. I mean, the Japanese government has already acknowledged it's just as bad, all right? They've already given it a crisis rating just as high. So they've acquiesced that much because it's going to be a long-term problem. This ain't going to go away. Chernobyl was, once the initial mess was created, if they would have evacuated quickly, there wouldn't have been all the catastrophe. It was just the lack of evacuation, the fact that their evacuation was so poor because they had people waiting outside for buses. And they were waiting outside to get on the evacuation buses that they got the worst radioactive exposure. So if they would have just stayed in their houses, they probably would have been fine. But anyway, that's a whole nother subject. But this Fukushima thing is going to be going on a long time. I bet you it's going to cost 10 times as much as Chernobyl to clean up. Um, from what I've heard, they're starting to get radioactive groundwater leakage a mile away. Okay, so this is a mess, a big fucking mess. Um, it's going to be a long time before they can get that shit stable enough to even do something like cement it in, like they did with Chernobyl. So it's going to be releasing little bursts of steam now and then, and they're going to keep throwing water on it and muck and slurry, and that shit is all going to keep leaking out into the ocean. This is a mess. It's a bad mess. And for you assholes to be sitting there saying, "Oh, we got you on that one because no, it's not so bad after all." Yeah, well, I don't think this is going to be a BP thing. They're not going to come up with some sort of "yeah, we did it" kind of answer. The fix is going to be slow, long, hard, and yeah, I mean it's bad, and no one's going to be going back. All right, there's going to be a big, giant dead zone, just as big as Chernobyl. Um, where ruined lives, and in Japan that means a lot more people affected because of the population it was much more dense. Um, so anyway, I mean, but to sit there and talk like this is no problem, and look, I'll point out, I mean, some of these people who are going to argue about Fukushima, you can see that they have a political agenda. They're against nuclear power, blah blah blah. I'm not against it. I'm for nuclear power. I just don't think we should ever let capitalists run the companies. You can't do that. It's just stupid. You cannot give people an incentive to cut corners. And these pieces of machinery, whatever they are, these hunks of hardware, they have to be engineered like a NASA project. I mean, it has to be meticulously gone over and open sourced, and they have to make sure that this plant doesn't have idiotic things like the most critical valve in the plant where it doesn't stay open if the battery runs dead. I mean, stupid, idiotic like things like that just can't exist. And if they're going to exist, then yeah, you can't do nuclear power. Um, but whatever. I'm just saying, Fukushima is bad, and I'm pro nuclear power. But Fukushima is fucking bad. Assholes. Really bad. It's bad. Jesus fuckers. Muslims suck. People with sexual problems are fine. They're okay. They're cool. Yeah, I just throw in tattoos, because that's something I thought about the other day, but it sort of pisses me off. If you're going to do the tattoo thing, either do it all the way or don't do it at all. I mean, tattooing is just one of those things, like just doing these little piecemeal, little blotches of bullshit is just so fucking nothing. I mean, either do it or don't do it. I mean, a painting with one little thing in the corner, just painting 1/4 of a canvas looks stupid. Alright, so either tattoo or don't tattoo. But this little playing with it thing is just fuck that shit. I'll just throw that in there. just for the hell of it. What else? Yeah, that's way plenty, right? But yeah, no, being gay and being transgendered and being what, yeah, no, nobody's bigoted against them. No one's hating on them. No one's doing any of that. Somebody just made a video kind of pointing out that, maybe we should offer people better than, surgeries and all this other stuff because we could actually create a society that made people feel good about who they were rather than made them keep feeling like they have to be Michael Jordan. I mean, right, really, should we give people Michael Jordan surgery because they don't feel black enough or tall enough? I mean, come on. I mean, there's got to be a ton of dwarfs who are just like saying, "This isn't my real body. How the fuck? I'm not a short person. I'm not. It's not my real identity. Okay? I mean, give me tall person surgery. Come on. This is kind of just fucking goddamn whiny bullshit to some extent. I'm not saying the problem of sexual dysfunction sucks. I mean, I would not want to be in that position where you don't know who you want to have sex with, or you don't know what sex you are, or you don't feel good about who you are or how you look. I mean, ugly's got to suck. I wouldn't want to be fucking goddamn hideously ugly. I mean, even though some people think I am hideously ugly, I wouldn't want to think I was hideously ugly. Um, so yeah, I'm not trying to diminish the pain. I'm just saying nobody's hating on these goddamn people. No one's suggesting we should lock them in a camp somewhere. No one's suggesting we should even take away their right to buy free toes. So all this fucking hysteria is just a pile of shit. God, fuck you. Yeah, but whatever. I mean, this is just so disgusting. I mean, people I like have turned into assholes over this crap. The people I hate, or well, I hate them even more. Um, Whatever. Yeah, I can't relate to humans. Fuck you people. You're all fucking whacked. You're all just fucking whacked. I mean, people like John Paul Dorn are starting to make sense compared to you fucking loonies. And that's spooky.